So you don't really need any special tools. We do give everybody a bucket and trowel, but really your hands and your eyes are your best tools.
Well, we had to go back millions of years to unearth our most buffalo story of the day. Today we are on an adventure at Penn Dixie. I have never been here, Dr. Phil Stokes, but I'm excited to see what it's all about.
Well, Kate, welcome to Penn Dixie. We're excited to have you. We are a 54-acre science and nature education center. Our mission is hands-on science, and so when visitors come here, they are learning about geology, ecology, paleontology, and astronomy.
And you've got a lot of school groups here who are on field trips doing just that. What are some of the things that they're doing, and what can you find here?
So the kids on school field trips are learning about our ancient past. And 380 million years ago, Western New York was covered under a shallow ocean, and it was warm and tropical, so very different from the climate that we have today. And there were animals that were living under that water. Types of animals include trilobites, which is our famous fossil. It's an arthropod related to the horseshoe crab. We also have brachiopods, corals, crinoids, and a whole host of other animals that mostly we don't see on our planet any longer because they went extinct before the dinosaurs even appeared on the earth. So every summer we get between 15 and 20,000 visitors, and our visitors are allowed to keep everything that they find. And so the coolest things tend to be very rare fossils that are maybe museum quality or might be something that has never before been seen in the scientific record. And so those are the ones that people are looking for. So things that includes trilobites, like we have some very well preserved trilobites that end up in museums and private collections. We also have fish fossils. There's a really big armored fish called Dunkleosteus. It's a type of fish called a placoderm. And it was like the jaws of its time, and every so often we find a little bitter piece of a placoderm fish. And then most recently we've had a really exciting discovery that we'll be sharing very soon with local media outlets.
Ooh, I'm excited for that. Hang on, interrupting this interview to let you know that a big find was found today.
I found such an amazing fossil today. There's black trilobites all over it, and there's a huge mortality plate, they call it. So they're saying, some of the locals are saying that's one of the better finds in the last little while.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
What does it feel like when you find that?
Oh, it's like winning the jackpot. We were talking about that today.
I have a lab where I'll use like microabrasion to kind of clean the fossils, make them look brand new, that kind of thing. And something like this, like typically one of these guys might take an hour. When there's 50 of them, 100 hours, maybe more. Like it's going to spend a lot of time in a basement.
If people do want to come out, they're interested and want to go on their own adventure, where can they learn more?
So our website, penndixie.org, is a great source of information for all the different opportunities for learning here.
Thank you so much for having us, and thanks everybody for joining us for today. I'm Kate Welshofer. Be well, stay well. See you next time.